here, 9 minutes from start time. Sapphire Coast Race 5, the shorty of the day, no surprise. Tipped to Tantivy with the good form. Of course, from the highway races up in Sydney, 5 starts. She's had 1 win and 1 second placing, but she's better than that, this girl, by Zariz for Wade Matthew, and she is $1.60 still. $5 the Boulevard, $8 Excellent Oratorio, and our brown-eyed gal. As we head back to you, John Scores, she does look very well placed, doesn't she?
I think so, Caroline. Yeah, looks a real progressive type and beautifully placed here in a Class 1 maiden plate. Tipped to Tantivy. Those last 2 highway runs been very, very good form for a race like this. Only 8 to go in this Class 1 maiden plate. She's about $1.60 tipped to Tantivy, and that looks about the right price for her as well. We're going to start our parade with our top weight here, and this, of course, is... the top weight is scratched, but Excellent Oratorio is the first horse. We're going to look at the 2, and it took it a long time to break through when it's made, and it done so in pretty good fashion last time down at Maruya over the 14.25. It was really strong at the end too, so you wouldn't think that the mile would have too much, would hold any fears for it. It failed its only other try at the mile, but right on its toes, this fella by Oratorio. He's a 6-year-old, but hasn't done a whole lot of racing and seems to have hit his straps this preparation, and look for a nice run from him. Now, number 4 is our next horse we will see, which is Mr. Big Air. Resuming at the mile first up, he's won 1 race. That was in a 14.50 at Queen Bian from memory. Was quite a while ago. It was last preparation anyway, 3 runs before a break. And, no, it wasn't. It was a fair few starts back. Sorry, looking at the wrong horse. But Mr. Big here, Will Pearson in the saddle. Sorry, that's Sean Guymer aboard there. Will Pearson obviously couldn't make the weight today. But, look, he probably need to run this fellow at the mile first up, and he's $21. He's $51 in a 16. Now, horse number 5 is Repacharge, coming here third off, all the way from Sale for Bob Beecroft, and Andrew Banks took out the first race. Took out race 2, and he's in good form as well. This fellow went round at Sale and the Pakenham Synthetic tracks at its 2 runs back from a spell now, and gets to the mile third up. Its only win came at 900 metres, so a 7-year-old by Charge Forward. It looks like it's made the trip down to the Sapphire Coast in nice condition. It's 51 into 21. Horse 6 on screen there is Our Brown-Eyed Girl for Gary Clark and Jean Van Overmeire in the saddle, claiming 4 kilos. And this one it's had 2 runs back from a spell. One at Maruya over 1,300 metres was its only win, but a mare by Big Brown, she's always given the impression that this type of trip would suit her, and she gets here after 2 runs over 14 and 1,300 metres last time. Well, she was unsuited last time. That slowly run race, and they dashed home. Freedom Call won the race, and look, up to the mile third up with 54 on its back. It's a knockout chance, $8 into 7. 7's out. Let's have a look at the favourite here. Tipped to Tantivy. Nice mare by Zariz. Only a 6-year-old. Only had the 5 starts for Wade Matty at Maruya. And Mel Kenny won a maiden on this at Kembla Grange, 3 starts back. It put up a good performance the day at 1 as well. Was wide with no cover. And its last 2 highway runs have been crackers beaten. Just over 2 lengths behind Thunder Road, and its last run in the 1500 on the highway got a mile back and finished off really well, beaten just under 3 lengths. You'd expect the mile, the small field, firmer surface, the whole thing looks beautiful for it. $1.70, and they've taken that, the punters. It's into $1.60. Now, horse number 9 is Jackalope for the Joseph Jones yard. Look, good placing 2 starts back. That was on the heavy, and then it got back onto a bit firmer track, a soft 5 at Maruya, and didn't feature at all in the race won by Excellent Oratorio. Got back and didn't get into the race. Perhaps the mile might help it today. It's 15 out to 41. Horse 10 is Rush Rock and Roll. Don't know what to make of this horse. He ran a really nice race back in August last year behind Redondo Rock and Premier's Gift. And they've both well gone on and won a few races, those pair, but his next few runs have been ordinary, and in both runs this time in, he'd have to improve on those, but there's a little bit of more ability than what he's showing us, and he is Rush Rock and Roll, 100 into 41, and the bottom one is the Boulevard, John Kissick for Matt Dale, horse by Dane Shadow, and he's only 6 stars, 5th start, should I say, today, but he's had 3 runs this preparation over 1,000, 14 and 14.35. First 2 are on heavy tracks, last time on a soft 5. He might improve off the back of that most recent effort, and he's $4.60 out to $6 today. 8 to go, and they've all got to beat Tipped to Tantivy by the looks of it. And China Marston standing by in the yard. What have you found for us here, China?
Well, we obviously can't go past the favourite here. It certainly looks the one to beat. However, Excellent Oratorio looked fantastic in the yard, was on its toes, handles these track conditions well, and comes off a really strong win last start, has been in excellent form of late, and at $8, he's certainly one for the exotics. Number 2, Excellent Oratorio, should run a nice race and a great place chance.
Yeah, I agree with you there. China looks really well in the yard. I think the mile will certainly suit this fellow as well. Excellent Oratorio. But the horse they've all got to beat is definitely Tip to Tan TV. This man might be able to help us out a little bit about it. Wade Matthew, Tip to Tan TV, a lovely mare. But you haven't started her off till she's late in the piece.
Yeah, look, the owners, Pat and Peter, they seem to just give them plenty of time in the paddock and let them grow out. So, yeah.
And look, they deal with their racing a lot better that way as well.
They do. Look, the Zarizas are a little bit known to, be a little bit iffy at times, and she just goes on and gets on with the business and stands in the stalls and does everything we ask her to.
Mate, she's had 2 trips to Sydney and that. You got her at home at Maria. She likes it down there. She's still in good condition since that last run.
Yeah, she's in good order. We kind of picked this race out for her because it was a set weight. But the last race in Sydney was set weights as well. We got in very well. So we decided to go up there, and there just wasn't enough speed on the race for us. We got too far back, and the leaders won. She went very well and was brave.
The win at Kembla Grange, she was back, she was wide and rolling that day. What are we going to expect in this small field? Because they can be tactical battles.
Yeah, look, she loves to settle. So I can't see any change in things at all. Small field, but they seem to be that others. The race horse ran second, got home well earlier today. So I think we'll just leave it up to the pony.
Yeah, leave it up to the horse. She's got the best form in the race, mate. Things good at Maria. You just work on the track. You do anything else? The swimming, the beach work. You got a number of things you can do down there.
Yeah, there's plenty we can do. Don't swim this, man. She's from day dot. She wasn't very fond of the water, so she's just happy going along with her everyday business. She's not a real big horse, so she doesn't take a lot to keep fit. She just keeps ticking over. As you can see there, she's very bright, and yeah, we're just having a lot of fun with her at the moment.
All right, well, you might have some more in a minute. Look, hopefully we talk after the race, Wade. Thanks for your time, mate.
Thank you very much.
There we go, Wade Matthew and Tip to Tan TV. Gee, it's well placed in a Class 1 maiden plate. It would have stood out like a beacon in the calendar, I believe, when he opened that calendar. But look, I've gone that way. 8, 2, 11 and 6 for me. I have to go with it, Tip to Tan TV. Can it be a little bit on pace, this track, particularly in the short races? And this will put a little bit more to the test with, not a stack of speed engaged here. They might roll along a little bit, but as long as it's got a nice roll into the race with only, what's it going to carry today? 55 after the claim for Mel Kinney. She can wind this up before the corner. You've got a big long straight here. Ability-wise, it just looks too good for them. I couldn't go around. I don't think anyone else in the punters. $1.70 out to $1.75 at the moment. Look, I see where China's coming from with Excellent Oratorio. Had a fair few convictions before her last start, but there was no doubting the authority which she won with, and you'd expect the mile would suit it again today. Nick Suke's be hard to beat in a battle of tactics in these small fields, Nick, and this is 11 into 9.50 on the fixed. Down the bottom, the Boulevard's been quite easy. Did open up short enough for mine at $4.60. Was well beaten last time behind Excellent Oratorio, but yeah, look, improving all the time, and I think the mile will definitely suit him. He's at $7, and I thought the best of the rest was probably 6, our brown-eyed girl, who's coming for a little bit of late support here. It's $8 into $5 and carries a lightweight, our brown-eyed girl. Showed a little bit of ability in a few of its runs last preparation, and it always raced as if the 1600 would suit it. So with the right run and only 53 on its back, it might be the knockout. 8 on top for me for 2.11 and 6. $1.80 she is now, Tip to Tan TV. Here's James Tate to call us home in race 5.